Hi, this is Dr. Shaw-Thornburg, and I'm coming to you today because I wanted to remind you that you have a draft of Essay 1 due tomorrow morning. So if you haven't already gotten started on that, you need to go ahead and do that. That rough draft is going to be due in Forum 5 and Blackboard tomorrow morning, no later than 9 a.m., okay? If you haven't already done so, it's really important that you take a look at the detailed essay instructions that are included in the Module 4, which is currently up now. But there are detailed instructions there, and you definitely need to take a look at them, okay? I also wanted to talk to you a little bit about theme. Remember when we started the semester, we had that PowerPoint from Read, Write, Think that had an overview of the elements of fiction. So it included this definition of theme. Remember that theme is just a statement of the central idea or message of a work of literature, okay? It usually includes some insight into the human condition. It tells us something about humans and life. Remember that this theme can be stated directly, or it can be stated indirectly or implied by the events or actions in the story. So that's theme. To successfully complete this assignment, I would strongly suggest that you go through and reread both stories if you're not sure of which one you want to write about, or if you already know that you like the lesson better, reread the lesson or reread Everyday Use, because you have to write on one of the two, okay? After you read the story, you need to come up with a statement of what you see as the takeaway message in the short story, okay? You might not know right off the bat what that message is, but you need to think about the elements of fiction to help you zero in on what that message might be. Some questions you may want to consider to help you do that. Did any characters change in the story? Did they have an epiphany or a revelation? If so, what insight about life was it that led to the change? That would be a statement of theme, okay? Did something about the historical or cultural context or setting of the story shape what eventually happens to that character in the short story? And if so, what does the short story seem to be implying about the impact that these factors can have on our decisions and experiences? A response to those questions would be a statement of theme. Does the plot hinge upon some particular very important event or climax in the story? How does this event shape the course of the story? And what does the writer seem to be saying or seem to be implying by having this event have such a big impact on the characters? That would be a statement of theme. What symbols appear in the story? What do they stand for? And what's the significance of the things they stand for in the story? That, a response to that question, would be a statement of theme. So any one of these questions can be used as a pre-writing exercise to generate a statement of theme. What I'm really looking for in the rough draft is a thesis that includes a statement of theme, and then in your body paragraphs, I expect you to have a discussion of several moments, let's say 3 as a good round number, that help you to develop more fully a discussion of theme in that short story. Wrap up with a conclusion that puts the theme in a larger context, okay? Finally, let me say it is very, very important, especially for this first paper, that you submit your rough draft and you submit it on time. Doing so is going to allow you to get feedback that you need from me and from your classmates to complete the assignment successfully, okay? So try not to be too nervous. At this point, it's just a rough draft. I want to see what you have to say, and we'll take it from there, okay? So get that turned in tomorrow, and I look forward to reading your rough drafts tomorrow. Bye-bye.